Skills are important to make an individual independent and innovative. Entrepreneurs can change the way we live and work. If successful, their innovations may improve our standards of living, and in addition to creating wealth, their entrepreneurial ventures can also create jobs and a society that is prosperous. Taking a closer look at the importance of skills and entrepreneurship for young people, this is Youth Dialogue. My name is Jena Basonko, and we have an exciting show for you this evening. We will bring you 3 videos of young people who believe that skills can pay the bills. We also have a video of the police PRO urging young people to work and avoid criminal activities such as stealing, as UTG student got arrested and charged for stealing 30 laptops at the University of the Gambia. Aside from that, the Gambia will be hosting the Young African Leadership Awards. We will have a conversation with a representative, and finally a quick video with Aissatou Bokum, the only nominated individual from the Gambia. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, viewers. First, we will take a look at Cherno Jallow, a 25-year-old who didn't have the opportunity to go to school but pays his 3 children's fees through fishing. According to him, his uncle taught him how to fish and he is yet to regret it. Let's take a look at that video, get inspired, and be right back.
Mama tura Cherno Jallow. Numa starté mom depuis buma neké time xalé la starté fi di liggéey yaga na fi dem na be mun métier bi OK yaga na di anda sénégalais di dem gaay sen dëkk di dem napi di ñëwaat waaw so worsak bi am nga ci loxo yalla la nek OK fishing bi easy wut nekul lo xamné dafa yomb waaye comme maa ngi ñaan suma moromi Gambian yi mun nañoo ñëw ñu liggéey fii suñ dëkk la suñ réew la fii suñ dëkk la buñ jàppalante wut yaa ngi gis duñ mën a dem si kanam luñ mën a def rek mooy ñu jàppalante. mu ma jàppale bu baax because easy wut fajar teel leen dee jóg force nooda leen dee jóg buñ julee ba pare si leen dee duga balaa ñu ñëw daf dee fekk ay 5 sometimes 3 maximum bi dafa des si loxo yàlla moom moo dee mais mun nañ dem ñu nappa léegi si fajar boobu ñu dem ñu sànni suñ benn ñu ñëw baax na foofu laa dee dundale suma famille foofu laa dee jox suma yaay foofu laa dee joxee suma papa baax na trop yes waaye right now nii ñu ngi try ñu ngi def suñ level best nappa bi tamit xam nga comme niñ ko dee defee rek métier la waaw métier la liggéey mu ngi fa ndaw yi tamit ñu ngi try am na ñoo xam ne ñu ngi fii nii sax ñu ngi leen a jàngal gaay munaaguñ gaay ñu ngi def seen level best ñu ngi ànda seen oncle yi ñeneen ñu ngi ànda seen nijaay yi man nag suma benn oncle laa fi doon àndal moom moo ma jàngal ba tey ji maa ngi yóbbu gaal di ñëw waaye aw ma gaal waaye gis nga si gaali jàmbur yi laa dee dem xasul am tuuti because ku ma jàngal géej moo dafa dem julli ji ñëwaagut moom moo tax tey ji gis nga demuñ sax waaye yàlla baax na am na ñoo xam ne dañ xamante ñoom gaay buñ téere mun nañu see jox sa ndawal bu ñoo yóbbu kër. Gambian yi dañ war a génn si ñu xoolaa suñ boppa bu baax because liggéey mu ngi fii ñun Gambian yi buñ liggéeyutee suñ dëkk ñan ñoo ñu koo liggéeyaat ñu waru ñoo nangu fooree nay di ñëw di liggéey di yóbbu ñu toog téye suñ loxo ne non loolu du mun a dem luñ mun a def moom mooy ñun Gambian yi nañ génn liggéey mu ngi fii liggéey mu ngi fii bu baax buñ jàppalante dinañ liggéey nice dinañ mun a contrôle suñ tefes bi bañ fooree nay di ñëw di liggéeyal di yóbbu gaay seen dëkk dañ war a téye suñ dëkk bi bu baax ñu téye suñ tefes bu baax Gambian ñoo xam ne dañ toog gaay foog ne liggéey amu fi liggéey mu ngi fi de gaay buñ génnee ñu jàppalante dinañ gis njëriñam ëllëg Adama Barrow war na ñu jàppale bu baax because am na dees yoo xam ne dañ dee dem géej ñu am jën bu bari ñu ñëw ñu fekk client yi doyal ne jën boobu noonu lañ ko dee tuuree soo loolu du right bay right bu ñu Adama Barrow dimbale woon ñu defar suñ usine bi usine bi moom mooy di best moom moo ñu mun a yóbbu si kanam tey boo ñëwee fekkuloo fi benn client mu nga jël sa jën yi denca ko si biir usine bi ele client yi bu ñëwee nga jaay leen ko waaye bay right usine bi mu ngi nale nekkul di wook léegi yow boo amee jën bala nga wor galas be nga ne am nga galas kurang mi normalu si dëkk bi right now so bala nga am galas be nga ne ñoo nga galas sa jën yi dañoo fekk yéen ay yaaxu nañ luusis la yaa ngi use essence yaa ngi dem géej yaa ngi ñëw yaa ngi use essence yaa ngi use fere jën ñun dee dog pour yóbbu géej sax ñun dañ ko dee jënda si loxo baana loolu is cost nga war a dem géej ñëw fekkuloo fi jaaykat ngay tuur sa jën yi te ñu ngi amee fi usine boo xam ne dafa paan dañ ko war a defaruñ ko maa ngi ñaan yàlla tamit bu ñu amee ku ñu jàppale ñun Gambian si like man maa ngi fii nii maa ngi liggéey métier bi jaaxalut ma man mun naa yóbbu gaal fii ba Sénégal ma ñëw Gambian laa waaye dama dee travel ak gaal yi nii di dem FUA xam naa nappeekaay place yu bari bu ñu amee ku ñu jàppale like man bu ma amee ku ma jàppale jox ma gaal ak machine bàyyi dinaa liggéey honestly moom dinaa liggéey waaye right now nii si gaali sénégalais laa lay dem di ñëw di si am tuuti léegoo-léeg sax luñ may jox man dama am ndax loolu laa liggéey ndax liggéeyuma loolu yaa ngi dégg bàyyi right jàppale bu amee ku ma jàppale ma am suma gaal ak machine dinaa mun a liggéeyal suma boppa ñu liggéey xaasa Gambian ñu dimbalante xëj na si kanam yàlla nañu jàppale ñu gën a dem si kanam a kanam.
Welcome back from that short video. Cherno Jallow there, who uses fishing to pay for the fees of his 3 boys. He didn't have the opportunity to go to school. He's urging young people to embrace fishing in the Gambia, and the list goes on. But it's quite surprising that young people in the Gambia are yet to see fishing as a viable economic activity. They feel that it's dominated by foreigners. But if we sit there and do not actually embrace this, it is forever going to be dominated by foreigners. So we have to get up and fish. We have the River Gambia and we can make good use of it. Still on these videos of young people who have skills and are venturing into entrepreneurship, let's take a look at Omar Cisse, a young driver who has been driving for 3 years now. Omar makes enough money from driving to take care of his parents. Let's take a look at Omar and we will be right back. Stay tuned.
liggéey bi moom léegi moom man si laal so fu mu nekk am naa si fu ma dooree dawal léegi daal bi ma dooree drive bi léegi waaye am naa si suma 3 years daal léegi right now léegi bi ma ko dooree dawal ba léegi xam nga dëgg la comme soo gisee ma dawal taxi tamit xam nga comme lu ma yàgg a bugg la kon xam nga comme soo gisee ma ko dawal tam dara comme jamono moo doon dem school xam nga comme time moom maa ngi dem school waaye yi fi dawal moto xam nga kon dafa yàgg a nekk suma xel xam nga so si laa doon dem school ma gis na ne xam nga li taxut booy ma bàyyi xam nga so ma ne ma géem a liggéey xam nga moo gën parce que demoon naa ba bàyyi sax xam nga ma ne xaaral ma toog bañ a liggéey waaye dama gis na lu amul benn njëriñ xam nga comme toog si koñ bi di tuuf di naan xam nga amul benn njëriñ xam nga parce que sam soo xoolee tam maa amee yaay am papa soo xam nga dama leen war a dimbali si benn boor yaa understand xam nga so ma loolu moo tax ma gën a jóg ma ne xam nga dem liggéey xam nga parce que lu mu bon comme naa nga tam lu suba lu bëri tamit la war a defal suma gaay xam nga dégg la waaye tam comme nu ma la tam bro ma liggéey taxi tamit si benn boor nee na neewut parce que xam nga comme tali bi léegi xam nga mooy loolu daf day métti trop xam nga wala léegi comme tey mu ngaa liggéey am versement suba tamit doo ko am élection liggéey nga delloo ko fa xam nga waaye tam lu ma ñaan gaay mooy tam nga si wàllum gasoil bi booy ñu dimbali ci tamit trop boo tamit booy daf ñu dee ko sonal tamit léegi bilaay xam nga man tam digal man doogu ndaw laa xale bu ndaw laa xam nga waaye soo gisee may dawal taxi tamit du dara comme lu ma yàgg a bugg la rek xam nga yéen ci suma life parce que léegi ma eb nit xam nga mu xool ma like ma parce que ngir lan comme dama yong ak nu ma dee téye suma moto bi nu ma ko dee tekki yaa mu ngi niit mu ngi set man mi suma boppa tamit xam nga maa ngi clean xam nga soo loolu moo tax ñu bëri booy ma dañ ma dee like always xam nga parce que dama gis na nit comme soo liggéey si dara man nga war a bugga nga war koo like xam nga so loolu la xam nga so loolu moo tax ma gën koo téye ma gën koo fonka xam nga waaye nagul dara waaye tamit maa ngi ñaan suma mbokk yi daal comme suma mbokki boy yi daal xam nga kon ñu try xam nga ñu génn xam nga booy ñu bàyyi di toog di campé koñ amul benn njëriñ booy xam nga ñu génn booy di dawal moto xam nga dawal taxi tamit xam nga loolu ayut xam nga waaye toog rek man dama bëgg a dem Europe dama bëgg a dem out booy du loolu man su ma neexoon tey ma ne dama dem out parce que am naa suma mbokk yu fa nekk waaye wala ñu nekk ma di rental bro man dama bàyyi ñu ñëw wala di génn liggéeyante suma taxi booy di liggéey di am soo gisee tey ma téye taxi bi tey ma taxi bi moom ma ngi ko téye ñaari loxo parce que xam naa tey lu ma bëgg a jënd tey ci taxi bi laa ko jëndee tey su ma nekkoon tey toog fii sax comme dara nekk suma yaay sax man du ma dem si njëriñ ma ne ko booy lebal ma non damaa dem straight gi génne lu ma génne dem jënd ko ñëw toog xam nga waaye tam maa ngi ñaan gaay daal xam nga ñu try ñu manage rek xam nga ñu try xam nga ñu boo ñu fasciné xam nga ñu bàyyi di toog koñ di génn booy xam nga ñu try boo di liggéey daal moo gën xam nga yee ma lu rek laay oot gaay daal xam nga
Welcome back, viewers. Finally, we take a look at Sarifatu Jallow, a young entrepreneur, the founder of GAM Designers. Her entrepreneurship journey shows that success doesn't come in one day. She has one sewing machine in a store in her house, and she is doing it big. And guess what? She is building a new tailoring shop right at her house. Let's take a look at that, and when we come back, the show continues.
Hello, my name is Tarifadu and welcome to my home-based tailoring shop.
Money Empire.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, I am Tarifadu. Like I said, I run a home-based tailoring shop where we do outfits ranging from male, female, and for kids as well. But for now, we are mostly focused on male outfits due to the high demand and high customer rate of our male clients. So what we do is we provide men or females a convenient way of clothing. That is, we do home service. That's why I work from home, because most of my customer base are not based in the area where I live, like Bullfoot. So I have my customers outside. So what I do is whenever they need my service, they'll call me. I'll go meet them where they are, get their measurement, come buy the fabric, do the sewing, and take it back to them, which is very convenient for them and for me as well. So for now, the reason why I work from home is because I have figured out, like, rent is expensive and all. So if I want to add all that to my expenses, it's gonna cost my customers a lot, and most of them will not be able to afford it. That's why I've decided to work from home and also get the support that I need from my family, that is my mom and my dad. Most of the times when I'm not here, when I'm out to meet customers, they do the supervision for me. They supervise the work and make sure everything runs smoothly, even in my absence. So I was fortunate to be given a piece of a place by my family here to build a shop, which I am already building. But for now, I work from the storeroom of the house. That's where I work from. This is it. Like you can see, for now I am dealing with just one machine for a start. But in the long run, I want to increase my production capacity as my demand is increasing. Like during the COVID, it affected a bit of my production. There was demand for the products, but then the supply was limited because I couldn't supply everybody their needs, and that is due to the production capacity. So hopefully before Karita, I will increase the production capacity at least from 1 to 2. That will also help me a great deal, and also help in customer satisfaction, because a lot of people be calling, I'll be like, okay, them a face, even though I'm faced not as in them a face really, but because of the production constraint that I have, the capacity that I have, that's why I'm like them a face. So to satisfy everybody, during the Tabaski, I want to increase my production capacity. Like I said, for now, this is where I work from. And my shop that I am building is on the way. But then a lot of people might ask, why will a smart lady like me, who is doing amazingly well in school, be engaged into a tailoring business also? Well, everybody is not meant to be in the classroom, even though you're academically brilliant. What people need to understand is, the problem is actually not the people, it's the way that we are brought up in schools. We are only prepared for jobs, to be job seekers, not to be job creators. So even when I was in school, that's the only thing I was taught about. I'm like, okay, when you graduate from school, you go to university, get a well-paid job, and that's it. But then after graduation was when I realized that there's more to life and education than just sitting in the classroom and getting a well-paid job. Before getting a well-paid job, you can also be a job creator. So that's one of the reasons I went into entrepreneurship. And also the kind of people that I associated myself with after school, that is mentors, which is very important for every young person to get someone who is an expert in a certain area, who will guide you into doing great things, into achieving great things, someone that will inspire you to do better with your life and all. So that is also another reason I was lucky to meet a mentor who has been a great help and support to my entrepreneurship journey, who is doing amazingly well for me. So also every business has constraints, as they always say. But that's what makes the story successful, or that's what adds flavors to the story. I also have my constraints that I face along the business, like being I would say the most brilliant child among 5 in my family, and as they always say, to whom much is given, much is expected. Those are one of the challenges that I have, like being, like I said, the most brilliant amongst 5 siblings. I also contribute a quota to the family needs and expenses. So those are one of the challenges that I face as an entrepreneur and as a businesswoman, and that's one of the problems that the business is facing. And also to other young entrepreneurs or that are yet to come into the system, that thinks that, like my friends will always say, oh, you're doing good, you're bottom halis nga also. It's a different thing. When I was getting into business, my mentor usually asks me these questions. Boss, are you ready for this? I'm like, you know what, I'm ready. If you're able to do it, why wouldn't I be able? He say, okay, you'll be able to do it, but then it's not going to be an easy journey. But I thought it was as simple as ABC until when I got into it. That was when I realized that it's not an easy journey, and it will never be an easy journey. Because when you're not dealing with just yourself, you're dealing with other individuals, you're dealing with customers, you're dealing with different people who react to situations in different way. So these are all things that we encounter, or I encounter every day. Sometimes people will demand for this, you give them that, they'll say no lila bugon and all. So all these are things that we face somewhere along the line that will incur you cost, that will become a cost on you instead of a profit or so, and you know how it goes. So, and this is not just what I do. I also run an e-commerce platform called Gam Designers. It's a group of over 20 Gambian designers that I'm working with together with my management team. We are 5 in number, to export Gambian designs to the outside market, because I've realized that Gambians have talents and are making world-class designs that can be marketed in any part of the world. But then still, Gambia imports most of its clothes from outside Gambia, which is a big problem that I think that needs to be addressed, but we cannot address it individually. We need to do it as a group, collectively. Because if you look at it, every Gambian designer, even me, I have customers that are abroad that I do tailoring for. But then at the end of the day, what benefit is that, what impact is that having on my business, or what impact is that having on Gambia as a whole, or what impact is it having on the fashion industry? We have seen Senegalese, we buy catalogs from Senegalese. We buy everything that we need from Senegalese, even a proper fashion show Gambia would host, because anything that has to do with fashion in the outside world, Gambia is not considered, because our industry is next to nothing. If you look at it, it's there and everybody is working individually. So I came up with the idea of setting up an e-commerce platform. A lot will ask why e-commerce, because e-commerce is a market that increases daily by size, and we all know technology is taking over the world. So this is a perfect place where Gambians can sell out to any individual in any parts of the world. The person doesn't necessarily need to know Gambia, or doesn't necessarily need to know you as an individual, because in order for you to reach international market, you will need data to prove that you have started something, because they say journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So those data are what we use, that we will be using to link designers on the Gambia designers to designers outside the Gambia, to be able to work with them. So we set up the e-commerce platform called Gam Designers. It's a fully secure platform with PCI compliant, and also we got a merchant from Barclays Bank, that is one of the biggest banks in Europe. Through my mentor, I was able to register the business in UK as well, not just in the Gambia. So which gave us that a bit of exposure, and like this upcoming UK Fashion Weekend interface, we were invited to take part, which we sent in 2 designers to represent us, and also have the official launching of Gam Designers in London, because a lot of Gambians will be attending. That is our targeted market for now. And also in the long run, when things go well, we would also want to have a clothing manufacturing company in the Gambia, and also let's have a fashion shop that is made in Gambia shop, whereas you can just walk in and buy whatever you want, not because it's imported also, but because it's made in Gambia and it's reached that high quality standard. I'll be representing the Gambia with 2 other colleagues in the Entrepreneurship World Cup in November in Saudi Arabia. That would be in November. It's a global competition of 100 countries that will be meeting there. So through GAIPA, we all applied through GAIPA, and then we had the nationals competition at the national television, and I was lucky to come out first runner-up, and my colleague Emel and they are 2. So we'll be representing the Gambia to the Entrepreneurship World Cup in November. And also I would want to say thank you to GCCI, that is the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and GAIPA for the continuous support that they have been giving me, in particular through trainings, especially the chamber. I would say every month I'll be called to the chamber for 1 or 2 entrepreneurship trainings, which have really been helpful to me. So thank you GCCI for the support, and thank you GAIPA too for the support, because without GAIPA I wouldn't have been able to make it to the Entrepreneurship World Cup. Yes, and to my mentor, Alma Mufagi, I would say a big thank you to you. And to my team that have been working with me, Ali Haidara and the likes, I would say a big thank you. And to my customers for trusting the brand, I would say thank you. And to my family, thank you viewers, and expect more from me.
Stop, come by my side, baby, I will love you, die.
Welcome back, viewers. Sarifatu Jallow there. Like I said before, her journey shows that success doesn't come in one day. You have 1 step, 2 step, 3rd step, and then 100 steps before you get there. All you have to do is you have to be patient. That is a very inspirational story there. I mentioned that a UTG student has been charged and arrested for stealing 30 laptops, and the police PRO urges young people to respect and protect public property. Let's take a look at that. It's a very important point, because I think as young people, I showed you different skills that young people are venturing into, and they're actually doing it big. And this is a UTG student. I believe the University of the Gambia will give him a second chance, but we're just showing this video to urge other young people that stealing is a no-no. Stealing is a no-no in the country. Stealing is a no-no even in other countries. So let's try by all means to respect public property as the police PRO urges. Let's take a look at that, and when we come back, the show continues.
The objective of the report here today is to create a certain awareness, especially among our young people, to develop the culture of protecting public property. And per se, we definitely want to create a collective consciousness where people will be able to see to it that public property definitely belongs to all of us and it is for the common good of all of us. The case in point that we have here today, the Kanifing police station received a complaint from the University of the Gambia staff that 19 of the computers that are fitted in the new computer lab are missing. And because of this, the police opened a rigorous investigation into being able to ascertain or be able to find out where these computers might have been taken to, or who might have been the individual who was taking these computers from the lab. And this investigation led to the discovery of some pieces of these computers with a certain Nigerian and some other business people within the Serekunda and its vicinity. And that also helped the investigators to further their quest until they were able to discover, instead of the 19 computers, the police were able to discover 30 of these computers that you are seeing here today. What happened is, a student of the University of the Gambia by the name Mohammed Cham, a 24-year-old student, was actually the very person who, according to him, from time to time will steal one of the computers, hide it in his bag and get away with it. He's been doing this, and after a while he realized that taking one of them at a time is usually becoming difficult for him, so he came up with a new plan, and that is, he will go behind the building, that is the building of the law faculty. Actually, that's where this lab is situated. He will go behind the building, put a chair to be close to the window behind, and then when he gets on top of the chair, he will be able to have access inside of the lab through the back window, and he will unplug these computers, and in that way, he will be able to go away with a lot of them. Mohammed has been arrested. He has been charged for office breaking and stealing, and investigations are ongoing. Probably if he is found liable for more charges, they will be preferred on him, but as of now, he's already been charged. And not only that, but also the people who have been buying these computers from Mohammed have also been arrested and charged for receiving of stolen property. Our message to the general public is always like we say, every time people comes to you with goods, with items, with materials that definitely you need to ask questions about where they must have got these items from, because many a time these people are not shopkeepers. People like Mohammed comes to you with a particular item. If you look at these computers, we are made to understand one of them could cost $25,000 and above. But Mohammed was selling it to these people at $2,500 or $3,000 at most. So this is something we want the general public to help the police. Every time people comes to you, look, there is nowhere or written on any property, stolen property. I think I used to see made in Gambia, made in China, made in France, made in somewhere, but we don't see on them made stolen property. So you don't come and tell us that I bought this property because I don't know it was stolen. You have to ask the questions. The person is not a shopkeeper. He comes to you with a good or a material or an item valued at $25,000 and he's only selling it to you at $2,500. That should ring a bell. And if you are able to ask the relevant questions, you will in fact understand that this person needs to be reported to the police in the nearest possible time. So this is a message we want to leave with the general public, and we want especially young people to desist from from attitudes that will only jeopardize their own future. Because if you look at these computers, these are at the university lab. Many times we've had students query about learning items or equipments, materials within the university. Now that University of the Gambia is trying to do something to provide some learning materials, it is very unfair for a single individual to steal those learning materials only to sell them out at $2,500 for a short benefit that he's going to get out of that. This is our message.
Up next, we have a representative from the Young African Leadership Awards to talk about the event and more. Welcome back, viewers. Like I mentioned before, shortly that we will have Swaibu C, who is the representative of the African Leadership Awards that is about to take place in the Gambia. So he's about to tell us what this particular award is really about, what they do beyond just giving awards, and congratulations to Aissatou Bokum, because like I mentioned before, once again, she's the only nominated individual from the Gambia. And shortly, like I mentioned before, we will see a short video from her to express delight as being nominated from the Gambia. So Swaibu, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Janaba. I am pleased to be here as a representative from AYA, African Youth Architect. I am pleased to be here.
Okay, perfect. Now let's talk about the African Leadership Awards that is about to happen, that is about to take place in the Gambia for the first time. How long has it happened and what is it all about?
The African Leadership Award that is about to take place in the Gambia is something that AYA has been working tirelessly to make sure it happens. Initially, we wanted to have it this July 28 or 27 towards the 28th, but then we cancelled it and moved it to September due to the raining system in the Gambia, and of course due to how overwhelming the event is going to look like. Because initially we thought it's going to be a very small event, we're just going to award few people, but then now we realize that it's becoming more than what we think it's going to be. So basically we push it to September, where we're going to have it on the 6th, 7th and 8th of September. It's been intertwined with 3 activities. We're going to have a regional tour, we're also going to have a cultural show, but then the most important thing here right now is the award ceremony. And looking at the award ceremony, we categorize the award ceremony into 3 folds. We have the award for visionary leadership, we have the Nelson Mandela Award for humanitarian, and we have the Women Innovation and Leadership Award. So these are basically the 3 awards that we will be giving as an organization. And looking at the people that send in their recommendations, or let's say people that wanted to take part to be given these awards. Normally, at the first place, there were about 106 nominees that we nominated to be part of this award ceremony. But then we shortlisted 43, and out of that 43, we finally have a final shortlisting of about 35 participants who are going to be awarded as far as this award ceremony is concerned.
So when you talk about nominations, I just want everything to be clear. Like I said before, we have a Gambian who is nominated. I just want to know the procedure. You know, talk to us, because this is not going to be the first time. For how long have you been organizing it?
Now this is going to be the first time.
Oh, this is going to be the first time?
Exactly.
And the first time that, wow, okay. I thought this has been going on for a long time.
No, looking at the association or the organization AYA, it's a newly established organization. I can say this is going to be one of its biggest events so far, and it's going to be here in the Gambia.
So what is the criteria? How is the nomination? Is it people sent in applications online, sent in their CVs? And what is the criteria? Is there any panel, sort of any board that selects? How does it work?
Yeah, sure. What happened is the application was open to every young African who think he is capable of winning these awards. and people applied. Like I said, we have about 106 people who applied.
Okay.
And we have a panel of judges, a very qualified panel of judges who look into these applications, you know, have a very wonderful interview with them. And out of that, they were able to shortlist 43 at the first place. But then later on, they tried to scrutinize these 43 members who have applied, and finally they got 35 members that are going to be awarded with these 3 awards. So that was the criteria that they looked at. The judges were able to look at their CVs, were able to look at their past experience, their contribution towards the development of their nations and towards the development of young people within Africa.
Okay.
And from that, they were selected based on the criteria that the association wants.
Okay.
That was how it was done.
So the association is present in how many countries? How did the, this was my first question, but I'll ask it again. How did this particular association start to put it together? And do you have representatives from different countries?
Sure. The organization was established in 23rd March 2018 by a young African woman who is a Gambian, Fatoumata Hydra, but based in Morocco. She came up with this idea of forming an organization called AYA that will give a voice to young people for them to realize their potentials and also take active part in the development of their nations. And the organization currently comprises of about 9 countries, and we have representatives among all these countries.
Okay.
So that is how the organization is operating right now. And for that, this award ceremony that is going to be held in the Gambia will help us to at least boost the name of the organization, and we move ahead.
Okay.
But currently, we have about 9 countries that are taking part in this organization, and we have our vocal points and members across Africa.
Okay, so apart from giving awards to young people, what else do you guys do? Do you guys have mentorships? Do you guys organize something beyond just having young people come and be just given awards and then they just walk away? What happens?
Yeah, we do invest. We do invest on arts and culture. We promote young people to realize the importance of their culture. We also invest in vocational skill training. We also venture into literacy, that is writing, helping young people to realize their potentials in terms of writing. And we also give money, you know, to organizations to realize their potentials and also take active part in the implementation of their actions.
Okay.
So basically, these are some of the things that we do as an organization.
Okay, so where is the money coming from?
The money so far, we as an organization with different members that we have within Africa, we try to come up with suggestions, like we contribute among ourselves and perhaps write donations from other organizations. With these monies that we gather, those are the monies that we use to at least implement some of our activities to make sure our aims and objectives are met.
Okay, you talked about the fact that you give money to other organizations. Do you have a bigger body that is actually funding this particular activity?
We don't have.
Because you talked about the fact that you give money to other organizations to implement certain things.
Yes, those are part of our aims and objectives.
Okay, but it has not happened yet.
It has not happened.
Okay, to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to the award ceremony itself. I have not received my invitation yet. Hope
you will.
Yes, I
will.
hope we will get to receive our invitation. And like I said before, Aisoto Mbokum, she's the only person nominated from the Gambia. Congratulations to her. We will take a short break and take a look at a short video that she did for us. She's in Ghana right now, attending another conference presently. That is why we could not have her here. But before we take a look at that, just give us your final words, and then that's it.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to Janaba and QTV for having me here. And of course, thank you to each and every Gambian for at least giving their time to send in their applications to be part of this award ceremony. Those that are not lucky to be shortlisted, I am saying let them try their luck. And I'm looking forward for every Gambian to take active part in youth work, in national development.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I hope you are partnering with the National Youth Council to have a stronger basis when it comes to the the award ceremony?
Of
because
course.
I think they're the youth.
Yeah, they were the people who even advised us to push our award ceremony to September because they're seeing it's overwhelming and organizing an award ceremony in July. And after we have some up and downs, we don't have it properly, it will be something that the country might not want. So we push it to September so that we can prepare very well. We can have an award ceremony that is fantastic.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming to the show. So viewers, we will take a short break. When we come back, the show continues. Aissatou Bokum's video is next.
Hello, Jainaba. Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. Yeah, being nominated for this award is indeed a pleasure, and there is nothing more pleasurable than you being noticed for the work that you do. And as a young person, ever since at a young age, I have been striving and making sure that I don't only do things to benefit myself, but I do things that also benefit the society, especially young girls and women. And with founding girlstalkshow.org, I believe I have at least been able to do something. And I hope in few years to come, I will do even more than I have done now. So being recognized by the African Youth Architect it's a pleasure, and I want to thank them very much. And this award nomination, even if I do not win, goes to all the young girls out there who are striving and making sure that they make ends meet, and working very hard to reach their goals and to achieve their dreams. I'm just telling them that this is not the end of the road, and there is more. There is really more to working hard, and let them just never ever give up. So this award nomination goes to all of them, and the work continues. There's a lot more to do. This is just the beginning, and this is a pledge that for what I've been nominated for, in years to come, I'm going to do way more than I have done now. And I hope God gives me the strength and the support from family and support from the entire Gambia. Thank you so much.
Viewers, that is all we have for you in this edition of the show. But before I take a leave, just to remind you that Alima's Creation made this dress. She's right there in Bakau. You can walk there. Her numbers are right in front of the screen. Take it, call her. She will provide you an outfit as nice as this or even better. Don't forget to follow us on our different social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to send us your comments or recommendations that you have for the show. Till I come your way next week with other young people doing extremely well across the country. Stay tuned.